as more lines get NIN linkage. Federal Ministry fails to keep records of houses built, sold in 6 years. Relief as 27 freed students arrive after 56 days. That's in the Guardian newspaper. Concerns over Africa energy transition as 850 million using polluting fuels. NDLEA arrest octogenarian granddaughter with 192 kilograms of cocaine, heroin. Southern governors convened emergency meeting over insecurity. Anglican Church stresses service, honors Alex made in Hebrew others. And we move now to the Punch newspaper. Don't forget, you can join the conversation 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003, 0817-923-0009. Cash crunch, Labour draws battle lines, warns against salary slash. Delta police demanding bribe to find missing girl. That's according to the missing girl's sister. Akwa Ibom governor's wife leads protest over slain job seeker. Revenge-seeking cultists attack OPC men in Ondo, 6 killed. Mbaka resurfaces, protesting youths attack Enugu bishop's house. 30 choir students taking exams arrested for internet fraud. Baba Ijesha, what Yoruba Nollywood owes us. Senator demands drastic action against Buhari regime. Gun recovered as man threatens to kill worshipper in Lagos mosque. Division emerges in APC as Adeyeye attacks Fayemi over member suspension. Boko Haram attack plot on National Assembly. VIP location causes scare. That's according to the Punch newspaper. Right over to you. Please put off the radio. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, my sister. Enoh. Hello.
Good morning. Who's on the phone? Let's hear you.
This is Sandra from Bolorumi. Let me look at the governor warning the traders and Ahoda Road for them not to trade on that place. I think I want to urge the governor to build markets for them where they can be able to, to showcase their business, where they will use to feed their family. Because I come to understand that the Rumowoji market has been locked down for over 2 years now. Eleme market has been also locked down for over many years now because the community has refused to sell the place to the governor. That's why he has shut the place down. So one in them will not solve the problem. The problem is for you to build a befitting market for the people. To enable them to showcase their business. Thank you.
All right. We're not on info. Good morning. Put on the radio. Let's talk. Good morning.
Good morning.
Let's hear you.
Mike. Boko Haram threatening to attack the National Assembly and the rest. That's where they're supposed to attack. They are not supposed to attack the poor masses who don't even have any business with even the government people. Those people are they sponsor them, so now they did not give them what they want. They should come back to them, not attacking people who don't even know if their cousin or any of their relatives they are in government. They are not people. Government are not even taking care of them. If they want to attack, they can even attack the headquarters so that they know that these are the places they want to attack, not to go village. What village has to do with them?
All right. Thank you for calling. We're Nigeria Info.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
I'm calling from Nkoro. Don't talk about Governor Iwike's statement about things like to build the market for them. If they don't have a market, that's where they're coming on. My advice to them, that's please. Samutu will not feel break and eat. My advice to the governor to also build market. Thank you very much. God bless. Good morning.
All right, thank you for calling. We're Nigerian. Good morning. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, Mr. Woman.
All right, let's move to Twitter at this time. On Twitter, we're Nigerian for PH. You can tweet at us. Okay, Chris Obinichi says, what has the market on East-West Road in Ahoda done to Governor Wike again? For goodness sake, this market is providing means of livelihood for Rivers youth he has refused to employ. He should allow the market. Market is part of development. But if they have a proper market, they should stay in the market, not coming on the road. I mean, that's the risk, not just to themselves, to other road users as well. Lorenzo Delight, President Buhari welcoming the release of the Federal Code of Forestry Kaduna students is a good one. He should be more proactive before things get out of hand. Anunobi Kachi says release of kidnapped students. In our ideal society, a senior advocate of bandits in the name of person of Gumi is not supposed to be walking loose. I'm convinced if Gumi had come from any other part of the nation other than the north, he would have been declared wanted. Leonard Winke, the Senate leader, need not tell us whether or not the president is on top of the situation or in charge. Every rational Nigerian can see that the country's security architecture has collapsed. Hector, the more the government continues to negotiate with these kidnappers, the more criminals will see it as a lucrative business. Those in charge should think of a new way of tackling kidnapping. We should be proactive. The more we pay ransoms, the more we undermine the sovereignty of the country. We are on WhatsApp. We have messages here. Don't forget, you can follow the conversation on Facebook at Nigeria Info PH as well. Innocent of BCK, abducted students released after bandits' request for ransom. What country? I think the fight against insecurity have been compromised in the country. Nigerian youths, let's rise and right this wrong come 2023. Ogbona from Oyigbo says, this is a good talk. Governor speaking against street trading in Nahoda, but whosoever that tells a widow not to cry by midnight should provide her husband for her. Why will Governor Wike close down Mbiama Market, Oil Mill Market and Slaughter Market for months without considering the plight of the traders? Nobody knows Governor Wike's motives behind the closure of these markets in the state. Okay? As the world marks Asthma Day, let's take adequate precautionary measures to eradicate asthma in our country. Health is wealth. Is there such a thing as eradicating asthma? It's a respiratory ailment. Honorable Chibu Johnson from Imigbo, the sponsors of the crisis in Imo State will be made known soonest. This is a welcome development, and Nigeria will be glad to hear their names. Barry Johnson, I support the PDP assertion that President Buhari is not in control of the administration of the APC-controlled federal government of Nigeria. I believe that President Buhari is not aware of anything going on in this country. And Christian Williams says it's unfortunate, so unfortunate and disheartening that we all find ourselves in Nigeria where bandits are making millions while innocent citizens are being killed. May God help us. Okudili Iwogu, congrats to the Afaka students for their release. May the souls of the dead ones rest in peace. Amen. And may God expose the sponsors abductors soon. Emil Kamande from Ahoda, the idea of salary slash is a wrong plan by the federal government. They should merge the Senate and House of Reps and their salaries and allowances slashed before thinking of cutting the crumbs they're paying already poor public servants. Madi David, the security should be adequately funded to enable them digitalize their operations with best practice globally to enhance surveillance and intelligence gathering. The regular payment of ransom is a counterproductive approach as it enriches and encourages criminality. We're Nigerian for Port Harcourt. Good morning. Hello?
Hello, good morning, the very distinguished Enoh.
Good morning.
Yes, Temple Okere calling you from UK. No, my governor warning the traders. I think for me, it is a very good one because as far as I'm concerned, the traders selling along the road, it also endangers their life. So if the local government chairman can do the needful, at least get a comfortable place for them, or even rather building a befitting market, I think it's not a bad idea. And for the former president Olusegun Obasanjo telling me that he does not subscribe to paying of ransom, I think I concur with him. But paying of ransom is also a signal on the part of the security agencies and the government entirely that they have failed. I think they have no other option than to pay that ransom.
All right. Good morning. Hello?
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Blessed from Malo. Governor Wike said that street trading or the road trading at the Aoda side, say you don't want something of that nature. Not only Aoda. If you go to park at my tree, you cannot differentiate park and the market. People even cover, the people that are selling market cover the park. The motor cannot pass. And the bar and the size, those boys that normally do picking pockets, they are too enormous that particular park. They are selling cocaine, selling ego. So how the crime will not increase in the state? That was number one. Secondly, Obasanjo said that the federal government will not pay the kidnappers ransom and condemn that act. You should pay it because in America, US during the time of Al-Shabaab and the US, when they kidnapped one American army, so it was negotiation when the US negotiated with
Asabab. They released 10 Asabab before they released one U.S. Army.
That's not the same as being a ransom, sir. Now your info.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, it's good luck calling for me, Biloma. My comment is the governor of River State, people from other local governments have been appreciating him for the project he has been doing to their own local government and also commissioning. I want to urge him also to come for our aid in the local government, more especially from Omar Kale to the region shop. The road is very, very bad. Now we are in rainy season. When you see the suffering we are passing because of this road, it's alarming. We should come for our aid here in Oma, that Oma people can also go to air and thank him, because when you do something good, people will also appreciate it.
All right, thank you for calling. We are Nigerian info. Let's get back to WhatsApp at this time. It's like something is wrong with the network. Kelvin Frank, good morning, Enoh. For how long will the Nigerian government pay ransom to kidnappers? Is this a sort of business for the government itself? Because I believe very soon other school children will be kidnapped. If Boko Haram is inching closer to the National Assembly, then we are closer to getting drastic solutions to our insecurity problem. That's what Basil says. Let's see. Anonymous from Port Harcourt. Why is the governor so wicked? Why is he anti-progress? Why does he enjoy rivers people growing hungry, more growing in prosperity? He couldn't give jobs. He chased roadside mechanics, chased street hawkers. Now he's a Huda, making rest Kwanu. Let Governor Wike build a market for them instead of complaining, because there must be a place where the sellers will showcase their products. Round face, send that in. The local government chairman is his responsibility to build the market, not the governor's responsibility. Thank God Atwigbo says cutting down salary of workers is inhuman, because the price of goods in the market today have skyrocketed. Cutting down their salaries will worsen the situation. Federal government should increase their salaries so that they can cope with hardship going on in the country. Asetil Koa from Port Harcourt. Every day attack, more attack. These and that number of persons have been abducted or released everywhere on breast. What is really wrong with this nation? Gift in Surim says one who is gainfully employed and making ends meet cannot think of kidnapping. It is that there are more people who are willing to get into crime because those who have jobs will pay them to commit the crime. Says government should rise to the occasion of establishing industries as an anti-business of unemployment and insecurity. Some to bandits, but failed to suggest ways to deal with them. Will his opinion be the same? Invest his talent by Governors Sanwo-Olu, Zulum and PMB is indeed a paradigm shift from the orthodox governance mentality often seen in Nigeria. Governance is not only about building overhead bridges, roads, etc. I wish other governors could follow this new path. FG should pursue the NIN linkage optimally. Can Nigeria please ever do without bribe? Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning.
Look, a man from HA. Yes, I hope both of them are telling us this morning on talent list of people that are potential problem in Imo State. Yeah, it's a good one, you know. This is a of a good leader who have the interest of Imo people at heart. You know, let me remind you, we see the governor telling you that it's not the chief security officer, begin to blame federal government. They look at the governor saying that, yes, he's in charge, and he's very soon the world will know the people that are sponsoring these people. I commend him very much, and I pray that he should keep it up. Thank you. This is a man from HA.
All right, thank you for calling. We're Nigerian info. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Yes, the comment of Olusegun Obasanjo not subscribing to paying some to kidnappers. You know, I will leave the messenger and deal with the message alone. You know, now that they have freed the school boys the school people that they kidnapped. My question to government is that what are they doing to stop this kidnapping? Because if you ask me, this amount of money that is being paid to kidnappers is helping our economy in Nigeria. But the money, the boys are not investing it in Nigeria. Rather, they use it to buy arms and ammunition. So let the federal government make sure, the state government, make sure that they stop, they put a measure that will stop this kidnapping in Nigeria. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you for calling. We're Nigerian for. Good morning.
Good morning, Enoh. Progress of the name.
All right.
Enoh, I want to give a little clarification on this trading at Ahoda. Actually, I'm from Ahoda, and I want to tell you that it's not just about street trading. We are talking about trailer park at the middle of the road by one set of group of people that you cannot access the road. If you get to if you get to Ahoda now, it will take you not less than 2 hours before you cross that place, just before Ahoda. And in that place now, they divide the road and park at the middle of the road, and then be selling all this crude oil and some other trade that is going on there. We are not talking about selling of carry and salt on the road. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about using the center of the road for deal of oil and selling of goods.
All right.
And it's unfair. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you for that information. But that still is the responsibility of the local government. They should work it out. We're Nigerian info.
And good morning this morning.
Good morning.
Yes, Governor Wike mandating the traditional rulers to stop street trading along Ahoda Road. Sometimes I wonder where this governor is coming from. Right in his own very domot, along Ada George Road, there is street trading. From the Kwara Road axis, there is street trading. The governor has not been able to stop those street trading. And he's telling chiefs from all the way Ahoda to go and stop what is happening along East West Road. I don't even blame the governor. It's the traditional rulers. Please help me ask them. Did their grandfather forget anything in government house? That every time they are running to government house. And that is why the governor would sit them down and insult hell out of them. My name is Dr. Danak. This rubbish will end one day. Thank you and God bless you.
We're Nigerian for. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. I'm calling from Abua. I'm Jacob calling from Abua.
All right, Jacob, let's hear your contribution.
Yes, I heard Giogoni receiving the governor for the projects that is doing and commissioning in Ogoni. Please, I want to use this medium to call on the governor. The Ogbevire Road is flagged up since 2016. The roads have been abandoned. People have been suffering. Let him come and do this road for us. We are suffering in Ogbevire. That is my comment this morning.
Thank you for calling. We're Nigerian for.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, my name is Honorable Chris Opis. I'm calling from Port Harcourt. Now, hear me talk about Governor Wike warning people that are trading on the street. If you don't have spoon to eat your rice, you use hand now. Very soon they will trade in government house. He closed all the markets. I don't know why we will leave something that we're supposed to do. Go to that East West Road. Then go take truck full everywhere. You will not talk that one. Now this petty indomie where people they sell for people to, which one is even good? Is it for people to die of hunger or to see where they will buy food? He closed all he made, closed all that market. Where did he want them to trade? They will come government house and trade. He does not know what he's doing. Calling a traditional rulers. This is my time to see traditional rulers going to meet governor instead of governor going to meet traditional rulers. They have sold their birthright. Shame to all those traditional rulers.
We're Nigerian for. Good morning. Hello?
Good morning. Good morning, Enigma.
Good morning.
Yes, Adine from Mobua. Yes, the president, welcomed the release abductors. It is a good one. And we thought that the service chiefs were the problem. And when we sent the service chiefs, insecurity went to its zenith. Then I sensed the right. I realized that it has been orchestrated by some of us in Nigeria. But all the same, my problem is that if these bandits didn't give Nigeria a deadline, if the parents of these abductors, the victims, didn't protest, then these children would have been there. So if you are an orphan, you don't have anybody to protest, I think the government needs to do something. There is no need to excuse these things.
All right.
Whether enemies are doing it or not. Let's rise up. Thank you.
So The students that were released were from the Federal College of Mechanized Fishery. They're not the Greenfield University students. So those ones are still in captivity. Those were the ones that they threatened to kill if you don't pay the additional 100 million naira they demanded, and 10 motorcycles. So there are two different groups of students. The ones from Greenfield are still in captivity. We're on Facebook. Let's see who's there. Peter Efale says kidnapping is becoming a lucrative enterprise in Nigeria. They made merchandise of it, and paying of ransom is encouraging this evil trade. As much as I celebrate the release of the students, if the Nigerian ship wasn't rudderless, we won't be here celebrating in the first place. I weep for my country. Hamilton Peterside, the governor should open up the markets and allow the citizens to fend for themselves since there are no jobs in the state. Festus Wogu says it's very disheartening to see how lucrative being a bandit has become in Nigeria. I feel ashamed being addressed as a Nigerian, a country that honors and recognizes bandits, militants, and cultists, other than offering jobs and business environment to young graduates and unemployed citizens. Agbo Ola says if they don't want to pay the ransom for the release of the students, they should save them before they kill them all. Or if it's their children, wouldn't they do their possible best for the release? We're Nigerian for. Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, my name is Samuel and I'm calling from Takos.
All right.
I want to react on the governor wanting people from that east-west Ahoda road not to be trading there. I think I welcome that idea because the people are causing havoc on that road. When you went to that road, we are coming back to Takos would be a difficult thing for you, Enoh. There is no place to pass. Hold up everywhere. You are thinking that you will reach Takos maybe by 6 o'clock. Sorry. You will reach Takos by 8 o'clock in the night because everywhere is blocked. The local government chairman is not doing anything about that east-west road, Ahoda road. Even the link road that connected to Ahoda road inside Ahoda town. You see, the road was so bad that you don't even do anything on that road. I think Governor Wike should do something about that road and want the local government chairman to stop those people not to be trading there. Thank you.
But then again, isn't it possible that someone is collecting revenue? Because how else will this happen for number of years? People come out and just stay there and they're selling. Someone must be collecting revenue somewhere. We need to check that as well. We're Nigerian folk.
Yeah, no, good morning.
Good morning.
Ozodima said the security agencies are compiling list of those that sponsored the attack on the state. I think it's a good one, but I don't think it would have revealed anything so that when the list come out, everybody will see it. Then cash crunch. The Labour are warning the federal government not to splash the salaries of workers. I think I support Labour. We have the Revenue Mobilization Fiscal Allocation Commission who increased the lawmakers and political office holders allowance sometimes ago when crude oil was selling for above $140 per barrel. They said there was excess money then. They should reach the same proportion that they used to increase and bring down this same allowance so that everything can balance, not going for the ones that are already at their own take home cannot take them home. So for me, I support the workers. Thank you very much.
Thank you for calling. Let's see what's up. We're wrapping up at this time. Some of the people called traditional rulers are just political appointees in disguise. That's why they're being attended to anyhow. Kaji sent that in. This one says, for the first time, Boko Haram have spoken well. They should visit the National Assembly. It is bad that those that are supposed to enact laws are there for their private pockets. It's important we deal with issues now before the center will finally refuse to hold. Nigeria is sinking gradually. What would they be doing at the National Assembly, sir? Boma? Ogabubu celebrates release of abducted school students. Thank God they've been released. It's obvious that there are people who are investing hugely in banditry since it's a lucrative business. It's just sad that the same people play fighters of insecurity were not sincere to fight insecurity because the same people fighting are the same people sabotaging and working with the boys. Have you ever heard of Oba of Benin going to visit the governor in Government House or Oni of Ife? Why are the chiefs in this state behaving like this? That's why the governor can command them like his staff. It's a shame. Ifeanyi Wodo Soli Fair from Ogbevire. Good morning. Governor Wike should try and establish a few industries in River State for our people to get employment and shun criminality. Emmanuel from Iwofe Road. More insecurity in the north, more military presence in the south. What an irony. And finally, Gumi is really cashing out big these days. Emmanuel, do you have the stats to back what you just said? Caribon Nelson, I support the move against the traders on the east-west road because they are a huge threat to motorists and the host community on the express. Take a drive along and you'll see it. And eventually, the attack will be much. Okay, the number of casualties if something goes wrong, you mean? Godspar, Mini in Emohua. Good morning, Enoh. The release of the students is a welcome development, but my worry is that the FG doesn't want to tell us if ransom was paid before they're released. They should clarify this. What would you use that information for? Final question. OBJ condemns ransom. Can he please tell us what the government can do differently this time, or what the government did differently this time that prompted the release of the abducted students? Well, a lot of people argue that money was paid, but we don't know. We don't know. And our Boko Haram won't visit any National Assembly. It won't even make sense. They're using psychology or not. Oh my, can I take another tweet? The trading at Ahoda is not only street, but trailers blocking the road for motorists. Not only that, there are a lot of illegal businesses going on. The local government area chairman tried, but he said they were attacked by Fulanis who... I don't understand. The governor did not mention that. The governor said there should not be street trading on that road. So if there's anything that is bigger than what the local government can deal with, then he should talk to the security agencies and the governor. That's not an excuse. Doesn't change anything. Street trading is wrong. It was wrong 10 years ago. It will be wrong today, and it will be wrong 10 years after. My name is Enoch. Ogbevire. Commercial will play, and the news at 7 will come. I'll return at 8 o'clock after the news. Stay tuned.